Hi, I'm Lynn. Welcome to my channel. I'm the cook behind the content. Please like and subscribe if you'd be so kind. Now let's get to it. My pan with avocado oil and butter. I like to add butter because it gives me a little more richness to what I'm cooking. So I'm cooking some onions. I'm gonna let these saute a little bit. Take them with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I'll be adding the next ingredient. I didn't let those onions go too long because I thinly sliced the 2 carrots, so they will take a little bit to cook. So I'm going to add those now and let this cook a little bit. You could either omit the carrot, just keep the onion, or you could have added celery, but my celery perished in the crisper drawer, so we don't have celery. And I'm going to go with my Hungarian sausage. I also don't have paprika, but guess what? It's in there, so this is what we're going to get tonight. This is how you just work with what you have. Food is not an exact science. As long as it tastes good to you and your family doesn't throw you out, you're good. So the goal here is to get some browning on the sausage. It releases its fat. It's fully cooked. I'm just browning this here, letting all this stuff come together. Get nice and happy. You want to cook your sausage. Get that fat rendered into the pot. That's going to give you more flavor. Now I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Yeah, that looks like it's a tablespoon to me. Can you tell I don't measure well? Only in baking. I do measure in baking. So you want to get the rawness out of this tomato paste. You know what? I think this is going to need more. I just have a feeling. So I'm just going to hit it with a bit more. I don't know. My ancestors tell me what to do. I just go with the flow. So I'm going to incorporate all of this just briefly. Ooh, I'm heating up some of my bread I made to serve with this. I think I'm an artisanal bread baker. Yeah, uniformity is not my forte with that either. All right, this looks ready for the potatoes. So in with the potatoes I go. Alrighty. So the potatoes are in, and at this point, I did add a little salt and pepper, but I'm going to go in with my little secret ingredient, my Knorr's chicken bouillon powder. This is like my second salt. I will adjust and taste this later. A little goes a long way. Use cautiously. You can always add salt, but you can't take it out. Alright, people. Here we go. Now I'm going to coat this, or cover, all of this with chicken stock. This is what's going to cook everything. I will be tasting as I get close to the end because you have to taste your food as it's going along. Once it's safe to do so, not with raw meat or anything that won't come together for you. So here we go. I think I'm going to put a lid on this because it is potato chunks. I used russets. It called for waxy potatoes. I didn't have them. I had russets. So this is what we're getting, russets. So here we are. I put the lid on. I took it off for a little bit, but the potatoes weren't getting done. I don't like very loose stews. It's more like soup. So let's test the potatoes. Ooh, we got nice tenderness going on there, some tender action. Now what I call is the cool down. We let it kind of come together, reabsorb some stuff here, and then I'll taste. Because sometimes it may not taste that flavorful hot, but as it comes down in temp, it kind of kicks in, especially with the salt. So this is where I wait. So my thoughts on my attempts with my potatoes paprikash is definitely if you cannot find a good Hungarian sausage, which I understand will be a challenge for a lot, you could use anything you have, but then you're going to have to get a good paprika. I probably could have used some in mine, even though I did have the sausage. Second, definitely use the waxy potatoes because the russets tended to break down. Nothing goes to waste in this house, no worries. But that's my takeaway. Thank you for watching.